The Mini-Star and BioStar use positive pressure, which gives you superior adaptation to your model, ensuring the accuracy and fit of your appliance. These machines can significantly reduce your lab expense by increasing the variety of appliances you can do in-house. Most of the technique videos in our Resource Center feature the BioStar because that's what we use in our commercial lab at Great Lakes. For most dental practices, the Mini-Star is ideal. You can use the Mini-Star to fabricate the same extensive variety of appliances that you can with the BioStar.
The model is prepared for the indirect bonding process. The model base is trimmed flat, maintaining a 5 mm thickness. Then the anatomy is defined with a lab knife. Holes in the model, as well as moderate undercuts, are relieved with Great Lakes blockout gel. After the gel is applied, it is cured with a handheld light for 20 to 30 seconds. A lab adhesive is used to temporarily hold the orthodontic brackets and tubes to the model. Either a water-soluble adhesive such as Elmer's School Glue Gel or custom base adhesive like Thermal Cure or Light Bond is used. If a water-soluble adhesive is used, then no separator material is applied to the model, whereas a thin layer of separator must be applied when using custom base adhesives. Brackets and on occasion bondable tubes of a specific prescription and design are selected. Each bracket is specifically placed on each tooth on the model. A bracket positioning gauge is used to reference the bracket slot from the cusp tip or incisal edge. Bonding material is applied to the bracket base to secure it to the model. If hooks or other attachments are present, they should be relieved to prevent them from getting locked within the bonding tray. A cake frosting can be filled within a syringe and applied between the attachment and model for relief. Allow frosting to dry under a small fan for 15 minutes. The brackets are positioned and model prepared for the first soft tray to be made. And model placed on the platform with heel facing the chamber. Before the fabrication process begins, the pressure of the BioStar or Mini-Star machine must be reduced. Unlock the regulator located on the back of the machine and activate it counterclockwise. The pressure should be 15 to 20 psi or about 1.5 bar. Reduce pressure below this value initially, then bring pressure to this setting. A 1 mm mouthguard or 1.5 mm thick bioplast material is clamped onto the pressure chamber. Then the desired heating time or BioStar code is entered into the machine. Swing the heater over the clamp material on the chamber to start the cycle. Once the time has ended, remove the heating source. Then flip and lock the chamber over the model to start the forming process. Allow formed material to cool under pressure for 2 to 3 minutes. When the formation or cooling time has ended, release the pressure from the chamber. Unlock the chamber and clamped material. Then swing open the chamber. Remove the material from the platform. Using a Bunsen burner, heat a laboratory knife and cut the material approximately 5 to 7 millimeters subgingivally on the model. Do not remove the bioplast or mouthguard matrix from the model. Once the cutout is complete, peel away excess material. The second stabilizing tray is fabricated over the previously formed material. Coat the original soft tray over the model with PAM cooking spray. For best results, spray PAM onto a countertop and brush over soft material. For this application, remove the platform covering the pellet cup. Adjust pellet level to allow the gingival margin of the model to be at the height of the cup's rim. Apply pellets around the model to fill gaps. Adjust pellet level 2 millimeters below the gingival margin to the rim of the cup with a brush. All pellets should be removed from the cup's rim. A 1 or 1.5 millimeter thick splint biacryl disc is clamped onto the chamber. First, remove the plastic film covering material, then clamp in place. Then the desired heating time or BioStar code is entered into the machine. Swing the heater over the clamp material on the chamber to start the cycle. Once the time has ended, remove the heating source. Then flip and lock the chamber over the model to start the forming process. Allow formed material to cool under pressure for 2 to 3 minutes. When the formation or cooling time has ended, release the pressure from the chamber. Unlock the chamber and clamped material. Swing open the chamber and remove formed material and model from the pellet cup. Some pellets may stick to the formed material. Remove pellets with lab knife. Soak formed materials on model in room temperature water for 30 minutes. The water allows easy separation of formed materials as well as brackets from the model. Remove both trays from the model with a lab knife. Then carefully peel the soft tray from the top material. Using a carbide cutting burr and lab handpiece, cut out the general shape of the firm tray. Start by cutting behind the last tooth possessing a bracket or bondable tube. Then cut along pellet level to model. A carbide taper burr and lab handpiece is used to define the firm tray borders. Trim the tray to the back of the last tooth possessing brackets or tubes. Along the lingual, trim to the base of the gingival margin. Facially, the tray is reduced to the bracket slots or just above the cervical margin of the tubes. Finish the firm tray borders with a Dymo or satin buff wheel and medium speed handpiece. The first soft tray is trimmed using 55 plate shears or crown and collar scissors. Cut behind the last tooth possessing a bracket or tube. Then cut along the base of the gingival margin along facial and lingual surfaces. Once trimmed, clean inner area of tray with liquid dish soap and a toothbrush. Then rinse and dry. Make sure not to dislodge brackets from the soft tray. Prior to the bonding process, bracket bases may be sandblasted using a micro etcher. Also, a plastic bracket conditioner should be applied to the lab custom bases prior to the bonding process.
These technique videos, along with the other information on the Resource Center, can show you how to get the most from your machine and how to ultimately take control of your lab bill. Maximize the potential of your mini-star.